Like, okay.
Jackie Palmer. I just have a quick question about the when you open to the public, right, for a hearing, and then you did not vote again. So in all reality, the public's portion was useless. So whether or not, so your process has failed. And I'm going to call you out on it because I have to, right? The lawyer told you you didn't open to the public for a public hearing. You should have retracted your votes. And the other thing I've noticed is everything is now a joint all in favor. We've not done that. When we do ordinances, each and every one of you have to give a vote. I want to know, you said yes, you said no, you said yes, you said yes, you said yes. I'm not getting that, and that's happened in a bunch of meetings now. And that's really uncomfortable to me, because I want to know, when you're voting on an ordinance, maybe Jose didn't say anything. I'm not picking on you, Jose. I don't know if you did, I wasn't watching. I'm just saying, maybe Jose didn't even answer. Maybe I only heard Mr. Malillo. So I would highly suggest that... Well, I know you are. I would highly suggest that we go back to the process that we're supposed to follow. And perhaps you should re-vote on those two ordinances the way they're supposed to be done. And taking into account what your public hearing actually said. Because maybe somebody else, after they had already voted, maybe something that Colleen or Steve said changed one of their minds and they're not going to vote that way. So that's my first thing. So I would offer that suggestion. You could do with it what you want. Can you tell me what the address, Ed, you probably know this, and I'll ask if I can ask the mayor. What is the address of the Brown House again? Is that 474? Okay. I know you had said you were having some meetings last meeting regarding that property, and we had approved $10,000 to have the site checked, right?
Engineering costs, yes.
The engineering costs, okay. So a couple of questions I have regarding that house. We collect about $12,500 a year in taxes on that property. They are up to date, by the way. They pay us. They actually pay us for that property, probably more regularly than most of our residents. So my question is, why are we not, and there is code on how that house looks. Why have we not asked the owners of the property to raise that house, take it down? It is absolutely condemned. There is no red sticker on that door that I could see, whether it fell off or it's not there. I hadn't seen it. It is condemned. I know that. You and I know that because we remember, we know who lived in it. That house is condemned. It is a danger, a public safety danger. And we have code written very clear about that. So why are we looking to spend money when we should be forcing the hand of the homeowner to say that's unacceptable here in this town? You can't have an abandoned home that's condemned like that and not be charging. Why isn't the zoning officer going out there? Why aren't we looking for the reason? I know Ted doesn't want to look at it. He likes when it's overgrown, but you can't do that. You can't, that's our code. You can't keep a property like that. So why are we spending taxpayer dollars to do something with that property? I don't disagree that something has to be done, but why aren't we exhausting what we have to do to ensure that the property owner does what they're supposed to do? And I know we're happy we're collecting their $12,500 a year, but still.
Use that for a tax write.
Oh, sorry, can you say something?
Tax write.
Mr. Mayor?
Sure, I'll say something on that house, because I know what you want me to say something.
I don't care if you say something about
Actually,
it.
yes, no, actually, you draw a good point. I have to check into why. But I do remember somebody giving me a reason why they didn't have to tear it down, but let me double check that. We haven't made any commitments yet, by the way, you know that, right? We haven't purchased a house because
Correct.
obviously if the soil is contaminated and the house is contaminated with asbestos, I'm most likely walking away from that deal completely.
Good.
I just think it's in the best interest of the town, providing everything checks out, that it's a good investment for the borough. Because I'm not,
For what?
as a rateable. It's a rateable now, but it could be more of a rateable.
Oh, depending on who goes in there, you don't know who's going in there.
I don't know if I'll be alive tomorrow. I mean,
Oh,
property values go up all the time. So are you saying the property's a bad
You would have
investment?
sold it by now?
And taxes
if you
go up
would've
all the time, too.
sold it hot commodity?
Well, I don't know why they haven't sold it by now.
I think,
can't answer for that.
I mean,
But I will look into that.
my opinion is we should really look at the code. We should really start to push
Well,
on
we-
collecting even more money from them. And then, if in fact we can't eminent domain it, because that's, you know,
Well, eminent domain, you still have to give them fair value.
yeah,
fair market value.
but $380,000 may not be free,
Right.
may not be market value. We have $10,000, we find out that house is full of asbestos, there's an oil tank in the ground, it's been contaminated soil, we find all that out, that isn't worth nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's worth nothing to us.
Why should we
Contaminated
even
ground
pay
from
$10,000?
oil tanks, that's the seller's responsibility to remediate that before you.
Absolutely, I agree with you, but
The $10,000, that's the investment to find out. If there is that problem and the owner is not willing to remediate that problem, you spent $10,000, you've walked away from the property.
yeah, but that hasn't solved our problem, then it's still sitting there, right?
Yeah, that would not fall on us to remediate that.
I don't think any of it should fall on us to remediate it. There's an owner of that property. That house has been like that for years.
Yeah.
No one has fined them, to my knowledge, I don't know, maybe we have, but I'm gonna go with nobody's fined them. They're paying their taxes, which, great, we're getting a rateable, terrific. But that's an eyesore in this town. Everybody knows it, and it's a danger, it's a public safety danger. We know that there was a fire in that property because kids went in there. That's why it was on, it caught fire after it had been condemned. It should not be there. So we need to
The carriage
figure,
house burned down in the back?
well, there was a fire, I believe there was a fire in the Brown House too.
Was there?
I think.
I remember when the carriage house.
I know the
No,
red
I know
house.
when the red, yeah, the red house burned.
Well, before we can go on for
Yeah.
decades on this. Let me check into your answer first. Okay? Like I said, we're not doing nothing yet. And I'm not, just let me check into that and see what's going on.
I appreciate that.
Okay?
Yep, thank you.
And I will bring the answer back before the public.
Oh, by the way, if you want the code, it's 155-27, just in case you want it.
Surprised you knew that, Jackie.
Not surprised at all.
I was joking.